Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Today's card is going to be made with this set, which is 661802 detailed butterflies, Tim Holtz Sizzix one, old one, and a very old pad called Watercolour Dreams from Hobbycraft. All different colours, the greens and teals are long gone. I've got a couple of the others left, mostly pinks. The bright oranges are gone, and so yeah, so I just thought I'd use just this one. I've got some acetate that I will clean because it's got a bit of a glue bogey on it, but I'll clean that before I start using it. And what I thought I would do is, that's my card base, so let's put that over there a second, is we're going to cut these in white, this and black. So the plain one's going to be in the white and the colour, because this just cuts the outside, I think, and this cuts the black layer. So let me get these two cuts. I will cut one more, I think. I've got 3 of those. That one's the same as that one. That one's a bit different. So cut 3 of them in black, and then 3 in this. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this all out. First thing I'm going to do is make the first part of them, which is this. So I'm going to use my pin flare glue, because that won't leave a shine when it dries. A little bit cloggied up, but we'll get there. And it's nearly empty as well. I mean, the reason I'm not filling it up is I want to use the Barely Arts glue bottle when it's empty, but it's I don't know that it's going to be empty before I run out of this here, so I might have to fill it up. Okay, so there's those 3. I'll put those to one side, put these away. It's going to be 5 5/8 wide, so I'm just going to put a marker there so I know where to cut it, because it's going to be easier if I cut it first. So that would would be the startings of a square card, but we are going to do it at 3, 3.5, 3.5, I think. Can be anything. It's just I've just picked a number out of the air, really. So 3.5 by 5 5/8. So whatever size your card, just make a matte layer to fit. So that's the base, and we're going to have a butterfly there, a butterfly there, and probably a butterfly there. So this one and possibly this one is going to be on acetate. So I'm going to just chop a thin piece. So that's 2 pieces. So there's our card. I might put it on the artboard so we can work out where we need all this to go. So we say if we start there, so this is just giving us a guide. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go up that high. Pull it down just a tad. So that's as high as we can go. This will come up a little bit because it's the matte layer. Actually, we're going to be sticking it on the back of that. So there we go. I've got this one, which is a Papercraft Society box. I think it's a Lou Collins stitch one that I've not really used because I don't do stitching on cards so much. But that says birthday wishes and butterfly kisses, which is quite sweet. So we might go with that. And I'm going to try and do it on this linen card, the stamp. So I'm going to do that first, because if it doesn't work, we'll just have to do it on card and cut it out. Let me just pop this to one side. That's okay, we'll let that dry. And I'm just going to clean these before we get any further. So that's with just a bit of isopropyl and a bit of tissue. Just going to give it a wipe down. Okay, some red tape. I use this really thin stuff. If I can find the end. There it is. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit on the top, that side, and a little bit at the top, the other side. Same on this one, and we're going to stick that one there, and this one. And we want the backs to look neat, so we've got the ones that we've cut, which are going to go on the back there to make that look pretty. So take that off so it sticks to the acetate as well. We're just going to put that block on there for a little while, just to make sure it's all fully stuck. And that one's going to go on. Might just build this one up so that he's a little bit off the page, and we don't waste that one anyway. I use a thicker red tape for the bottom. Oh. So it's I think we're going to just go with this. That can probably go behind there. So I'm just going to get this stuck down first. Let's have a quick measure of that before we go any further. Too high. Bit too high. Oh, he still wobbles. Very nice. That's what we want. So I think that's all right. If not, I'll just make an envelope. In fact, I think I might make an envelope anyway, so that it's a bit more sturdy than your average envelope. So that can come off there, come off there. Okay, we'll use this piece because it sort of matches the butterflies. In fact, yeah, it does really nice. So to make a 6 by 6, we want 9.5 by 9.5. And on the envelope punch board, we need to score at 4 3/4. So 4 3/4 is there. So you do a press and a score. Rather than doing any more measuring, if you line up that score line with this little point, and you can just do the rest without having to measure another one again, which just saves a little bit of time. So that's that done, and then on the back here you've got the rounder. I normally just round all of it. You don't need to, but I just do it. There we go, so that's finished with now. I'm getting so good at putting stuff away, I'm amazing myself. And we do fold on the lines. So those two go in. I get some glue. May as well use this because it's still out. And we'll do a blob there to join those two. And we'll do a bit down there, a bit there, like that. And then up with those. And we do a little address doohickeys, and that will do for that. And oh, just fits, just fits. So there we go, that's in there. I'll put some double-sided down there for whoever to seal the envelope. There's that. Just give these a little bit of a clean before I put them away. Again, isopropyl will do the job. Takes the stick off it if there's any on there. Obviously be careful because it's a blade. Put a little bit more on there. There we go. And there's today's card. Not a new concept by any means, but worth showing again, I think, because it does look so nice up on a mantle, and you could put some shimmer on there as well if you wanted to, and a few embellishments, but I'm going to leave mine as is. Envelope to match. Should keep it quite safe because it's quite a thick envelope. So there's today's card. That took 50 minutes, coming up to 50 minutes. So yeah, hope you like it, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.